Hey everybody, Paul Bray, Family Friendly Gaming. This FFG Chronicles, we're going to talk about physical copies. As you know, Family Friendly Gaming has been a long-time supporter of physical copies. We believe in physical copies. We understand that digital downloads have their place, but too many companies have been moving to digital downloads, and they've been neglecting physical copies. In fact, we hear from a lot of families that will not purchase digital downloads at all. So if they don't see it in the store, they won't buy it. In fact, I've heard from many people, they've said, hey, the system must be failing because there's hardly any games here. In fact, you go look at the Vita games in stores, there's hardly nothing. Now the Vita game has quite a few digital downloads out there, but a lot of people are just like, no, system must be dead because there's no games here. One of the issues families have with digital downloads is internet usage. You know, you got to pay a lot of money to get quite a few gigs to be able to download stuff, and games are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the ISPs are cracking down. They're saying, no, you can't just download everything you want as long as you want, as often as you want. So they're putting limits on downloads, which means if you go over your limit, you pay a massive fine, even if you don't use all of the extra gig they give you in the download. So a lot of families are going, you know what, I want to just purchase it, I want to own it. And that also brings up consumer rights, because you got to think about this. The consumers are losing all their rights and ownership with digital downloads. It's why digital downloads are becoming disposable. Video games are becoming disposable because of digital downloads. If you don't actually have something, think about this. You don't have a game, right? You don't have a physical copy of the game. Who can you sell it to? Who can you trade it with? Who can you give it away to? You can't. You don't have ownership of the game. It's still owned by the company on the system. This is how the companies want to do it. They want where you're actually sort of renting their games, not like you're buying. When you buy it, it's your property. You can do it with whatever you want within legal realms. You can't just go and duplicate it and go sell copies. That's not going to work. And another problem with digital downloads and why we support physical copies is the distribution cost. So the way it works with physical copy, the company makes a game, they make the copy of the cartridge or disc and the case and the manual. In fact, a lot of companies have cut manuals lately and put them just on the disc or on the cartridge. And they go to retail chains, or retail chains add prices to it, and they increase the prices, and the cost of getting it to the store and being in the store is paid by the companies. You pay the prices they have it. Well, when it comes to a digital download, you pay the distribution cost. Company puts it on their server, right? They're paying nothing. They're making a whole bunch of extra profit. The other topic I have is price drops. You notice in stores there's quite a few price drops for the physical copies, but digital downloads aren't really dropping prices as quickly. In fact, we have noticed many times you can go get a game on sale at a local retailer or even like Amazon, and it's way cheaper than the digital download. You go, wow, I'm getting a case, a cartridge, or a disc, and I'm paying less than I am from doing a digital download. And you also have time. It takes a whole lot less time to take the game, pop it in, start playing it, or installing it, than it does to wait for a download. Especially if it's a huge download. If you're talking something over 10 gigs, I mean, you're waiting hour, 2 hours, 3 hours for it to download, and you're just bored out of your mind. You can't do anything with it until it's done. So we're going to continue to support physical copies. In fact, as certain video game companies have blacklisted Family Friendly Gaming, we've gone more and more to physical copies, and we say, hey, that's fine. They want to do this to us, great. We're going to, enjoy the physical copies and continue to support that movement. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day.